Hey, welcome to the Toadstead. And yeah, as you can see, we're in the Schizophrenic shop again. And what do we got going on? We do these once in a while. People seem to like them. So here we go. First thing, for those of you who are paying attention to the channel, we've got the wire cutting system out here. And we've been, well, cutting foam. And what we're doing with the foam is we are insulating the shop little by little. Kind of looks like an igloo, but just cutting these blocks up. This is what the blocks look like. That's a couple we keep around because they make outstanding seats for moving around and doing stuff. Into these wafers. And some of them are better than others, but you know, you get 4 wafers per. And then we're using liquid nail and slowly insulating the shop. About little under 2.5 inches of foam. And we're hoping this will, well, act as an insulation, of course, with the new wood stove next winter rather. We're looking forward to that. And any of you who've ever spent any time in a metal building when it rains, well, yeah, it gets a bit noisy. So we're kind of in the middle, and you can see there's a few wafers back there. And of course, moving things around to get to it, letting down the bicycle, blah, 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 getting around there. That's a sail bag for our antique sailboat. We're also working on in part-time when we can. Not a high priority, but a fun one when there's nothing better to do and a little bit of money hanging around. But you can see we got that started. But we had to clean out the front. I got some things I got to move still because I know I'm the only one who's noticed that the gas prices have gone up a tad. Well, as much as we love our truck, at 18 miles to the gallon, it is not the greatest grocery getter in the world. And over there is our little 5-speed Toyota Echo. It's kind of the sister car to our automatic Toyota Echo, which is at this point engineless. But hey, it doesn't cost anything for it to sit there waiting while we find an engine for it. And if you can hear that in the background, it's my lady playing her bodhrán over there in the grotto. But anyway, we're gonna bring Crunchy, our little 5-speed Echo, in here and see if we can't recommission it. We've been doing some work on it, and it's still got a rough idle. And it has some symptoms, including low power, blah, 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 things like that. And we think that what it needs is this, which is a oil control valve. So we're going to bring the car in and throw that part in, see what happens. So we have, we've committed fomus interruptus here. And yeah, throw this part in the car, see what it does, and then get the car back out so I can continue this project. Still got to hang the lights back up. You can see these lights are hanging up here. Well, we've got these down because, of course, they have to be hung from the wood now instead of over the rafters. So, little schizophrenic. Yeah, we picked up some more wood. I got a bunch out back, too. And yes, pizza boxes make outstanding fire starter. And what else we got floating around? This is the screen for the Kubota. We took it out because it needs to be cleaned. And once we took it out and started looking at it, we said, no, it needs to be cleaned and cleaned up and then painted before we put it back in the tractor. So that's going on. Over here, you see this little gas tank. Yet more wafers. Sort of got them separated by their shape and how good they are. And that little gas tank came off of a generator. And there's an upcoming video about our Onan 6.5, which started out as a nightmare, but that we're starting to finally wake up from that nightmare, and we think we'll have that squared away. But this is what's going on at this moment in time. We're doing some air grafting out back with the pear trees, fig trees, and then we're going to do some apple too. So we've got our little gear out here for doing that. Somebody's supposed to be coming to look at that engine tomorrow. Well, we'll see how that goes. So Coming to you live from the Schizophrenic shop, where it's just not possible to do one thing at a time. All right, see you next time around.